And we should be live. Hello, hello, hello. Can you hear me? Can you see the game? And can you hear me? I'm just going to check my audios and I'll be right with you. Okay, I could hear myself. I couldn't hear myself for a minute then. Obviously, I'm on the PlayStation tonight, so... there's me again. Panic. Yeah, so I'm on the PlayStation tonight, so I could hear, like, it a bit sooner than expected. Anyway, hello everyone. How are you all doing? Happy Wednesday evening for you all. Thank you for the post in Discord. If it weren't for that, I wouldn't have known you were live, or welcome in. How is everyone doing tonight? Tonight we're going to be having a little look at the Schnellfahrstrecke Köln timetable update, which released onto consoles, when was it? Monday, I think? Which was quite a surprise, actually. As you can see, there's some stuff leaving over there. Look at that. That's incredible. What a shot. Wow. Okay, that's well sick. Awesome. Right, okay, there you go. So just obviously, just a little teaser of things to come this evening. Obviously, you know, we've got all sorts going on. Got an intercity over there. And, yeah, should be a good bit of fun. So yeah, that's what we're going to be doing tonight. We're going to be doing a bit of intercity, a bit of regional, and a bit of S-Bahn, kind of all sorts of stuff tonight, so a service in each. So yeah, I've got a little poll going there, so you lot can decide. I'm going to take a little look, so if there's any crashes, because obviously this is quite a beefy update, then I apologise for that, and obviously on the PlayStation, if it does crash, it means that the stream will end, but hopefully that doesn't happen. Anyway, who we got in the chat? We have got Alex, how you doing? Victor. We've also got Car Guy, Zenith, Key, Sir Inquisitive Goose, how you doing? Signs, Evan, UK Tag. Hope you're all doing fantastic. So yeah, we're going to jump straight into it and not waste too much time. So I'm going to jump into the main menu and show you what you get. You've got Amsterdam Central, there you go, look at that. All sorts of stuff going on there. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. We're going to jump into the main menu and then we'll do some services. No PZB today, Jason. Not at all. Not at all. Right, let's go into the main menu. So, obviously, this is the first time I'm streaming this week because I was off at the weekend, and I'm not too sure what's happening this weekend either. I'll have to let you all know what the plan is. Hello, Kitty. You can sit. You can sit there if you really want to. Do you want to sit in my spot? Is that what you want? You want specifically my spot? Well, you can't have my spot, can you? Right, so Schnellfahrstrecke Köln. Car Guy, I don't know what you're putting in there, but it's certainly not English. How you doing, Wesley? Hope you're doing well. How was your break over the weekend? It was incredible. Shall I go into details of what I did? I might do, we'll see. Anyway, Cologne can revamp. So obviously we had a look. If you've not seen the before versus after video, which I released about 2 or 3 hours ago, then we basically looked at the timetable. So there's obviously the original release one, which has all this sort of stuff. You've got the new Journeys one, which obviously has all sorts of other stuff, and then you've got the revamp. So we've got 3 timetables for this now. Obviously, we're going to be looking at the revamp one today. So if we jump into it, obviously we're going to do some 442 action at some point. That's the regional. These do 50-minute services, 55-minute full line runs, and then we've got the ICE 3, I think it is, which does, for some reason it's split up there. I'm not too sure why. I've also just popped a spot on my head that really hurt. That does, you know, full line runs, intercity stuff. I wonder if there's any of this stuff that stops halfway through. I don't think it did before, so I wonder if that's been updated. Obviously got the ICE one, which if we do intercity, I might do that one because that's a bit of me, that. So yeah, we can do that one. Obviously got some more kind of regional stuff, but it don't really count. But we might do a 425 run at some point. We've also got some Dosto moves, which you get. This is a layer, so obviously this is, I think you need main Spessartbahn for all this sort of stuff. Obviously got the Dostos, which also come from main Spessartbahn. Well, they come from everywhere, but you mainly need main Spessartbahn in order to, you know, to get these. So these do all sorts of different bits and bobs as well. Obviously got the Flixtron as well, which does a couple of services. It does a couple of designated services, which are the FLX services, and also you can use the Flixtron Vectron to do some freight as well. What else have we got? Got the 423, which is your S-Bahn. I think that's relatively unchanged from the new Journeys pack. And then what else we got? We've got some freight as well somewhere with the 185. So that does sort of freight stuff there. Loads and loads and loads and loads and loads and loads and loads of freight. The 182 does freight, whatever, you know, all that sort of stuff. The 101 does some stuff as well. So there's loads of stuff to be looking at tonight. And also there's also some 642 services which do a couple of commuter runs either end of the line. So yeah, take your pick and what we'll do, and we'll do it. Let's have a little look then. So, can you even remember the weekend? I can't remember parts of Saturday night. New Journeys expansion. What's that? That's it was a part of it was like a gameplay pack during Train Sim World 3's era. It came with the 1972 silver and the rail tool looking thing for CSX. Saturday was horrible. It was the hottest day of the year. Yeah, and I was in a suit for it. Yes, Jason, thank you for posting that there. So if you want to get all your layers, in fact, should we have a little look? Because there might be someone missing. Yeah, go to site. Let's have a look. Let's have a look then. So, let's have a look. Schnellfahrstrecke Köln. That's okay, that's fine. What else have we got there? So, does it come up with stuff? Let's have a look. So, what's that? Layers available. Has this been updated to include the new timetable? Playable layers. Right, let's have a look. That's that there. So, playable layers from Schnellfahrstrecke Köln. The 111, the 112, the 185.2, the Vectron, 143, the 145, the 101, the 425, the 110. Yeah, 110 should be somewhere, shouldn't it? Oh, hold on. 110's not there for me. Maybe that's a substitution thing. 146, 185, yeah, all sorts of stuff. The 218 as well, interestingly. So yeah, cool. Let's close that. Cool, get rid of that. Awesome. Shameless plug. Nah, it's all good. It's all good. That's very useful. If you've not looked at that spreadsheet and you have any questions to do with layers, it's a fantastic little spreadsheet. The Manchester Airport Commuter comes out next week. It certainly does. You can expect... I won't be doing an early access stream on it because I won't be here. I'll be away again. I'm going to be away a lot over the next few weekends. How you doing, Ryan? I'm here now, so how are you? I'm very good. I'm very warm. I feel a bit dizzy as well. Anything missing, I'll update as we're going. Okay, nice one. Just before I asked again if I am Jadu, yes I am. I know you're Jadu, don't you worry. You should try a fast train. How you doing, Gamer Mason? Hope you're doing well. Who will stream the Manchester Airport preview? There is a preview stream from Dovetail on Monday the 30th. I will be streaming it on Tuesday the 1st. I'm 10, yo. Okay. That doesn't surprise me. Right, Intercity has won overwhelmingly. That's fine. So let's do some. Should we do some ICE one running? I think so. Should we do that one, or maybe that one, or maybe that one? Yeah, we'll do that one. That's fine. We'll do a bit of that one. That's happy days for me. What's the difference? That's a really early morning one. I'll tell you what. No, we'll do an early morning one. I think. Light clouds. That's all fine. That's all fine. Cool. Just for others. Nah, it's all good. It's all good. Have you ever been on an linear Intercity 225? Yes, I went on one on Tuesday, and I'm going to be on one tomorrow too. Thanks for the advice on how to make my YouTube channel grow bigger. No worries. Best of luck to any of you that make content out there. Right, let's do this then. Let's do a bit of this, shall we? Cool. Open that. So this is the Arc end. That's making a noise. I'm not doing PZB today. Absolutely not. No safety systems today. They upset me a lot. There you go. Got some Dostos there. Got another Intercity service over there. So one thing I've noticed is the increase in Intercity stuff. There you go. There's an Intercity there. I think the Expert 101 layers into this as well, but I don't own that anywhere, to be fair. So I won't be seeing. You won't be seeing that. Oh, that's cool. Oh, whoa, that's really cool. It's being pulled by a Vectron. Why, look at that. So, intercity stuff pulled by a Vectron. That's quite cool. Okay, we'll have to spot that, see if there is some intercity stuff pulled with the Vectron. That's really, really cool. There you go. So that does a thing. You're from Hungary, so I have been on the VZMOT Siemens Vectron. We turn our lights on. I think so. The lights are back here, aren't they? Lights, lights, lights. Where are you at? They're around here somewhere. I could have sworn. Where's the lights now? It's been so long since I've driven this, I can't remember where anything is. That's that. Brake key needs to be unlocked. Can't forget that. Off goes that ICE 3 over there. Wonder where that's going. Where's the lights? Can anyone direct me in the position of the lights? Because I've lost them. We'll turn a bit of AFB on as well. Why not? If I can remember how to do that, it might be this way. AFB. Ah, no, hold on. Oh! AFB is over here, isn't it? AFB. On. AFB. You make a lot of shorts videos and get a lot of views on your videos now. Nice. Right, we've got to wait for that signal to clear. Oh, that's cool. Okay, so we're doing some intermediate stops. Ah, cool. So we didn't do that before. I don't recall any services stopping at Duren. I have been on the other train too, but can't remember its name. Nice. As I did say, you can also send your channel in self-promo in the Discord. Link can be found on the top. If you're not in the Discord, you must be 13 plus. Just use the keypad. I'm on the PlayStation. I will have to reiterate that. I'm on the PlayStation. Where's that? I'm guessing we'll be stuck behind that. Oh, there's a freight service coming in there. I'm guessing we'll be waiting for this to disappear. Oh yeah, that thing to disappear. So we might have the go-ahead soon. There's a freight... Ah, we might be waiting for that. Just because I'm kind, I thought I would help you drive the train. Then I reconsidered and thought I'd have a laugh. Oh, no! I can imagine you sat there laughing now. Where's me lights? I've still not figured out my lights yet. I could have sworn they're on the back wall somewhere. I can't for the life of me remember where I put them. The lights are the one in front of you. Ah, hold on. Lights. On. There you go. Hold on. Yep, there you go. They're on. There we go. I figured it out. Right, let's go. ICE 1 time. I really like the ICE 1. This is where it don't move anywhere. Come on, move then. How you doing, Bovril? Hope you're doing well. Now, why aren't we going? Ah, AFP. That'll be why. And then you need to do that, and then do that. There you go. Right, got a hang of it. And you wanted me to do PZB as well. Haha, not a chance. Not a cat and owl's chance. Good evening, Great Western. Hope you're doing well. You did one that got 1.8k views. Nice one. How you doing, Luke? You can't drive the HST on the Glossop line, but it does layer in. Yes, also, you were mentioning about the Midland Mainline HST. I believe they're drivable, I think. On the... No, Midland Mainline 158, sorry. I believe they're drivable on the upcoming Manchester route. It makes sense, I think. RAP in the house. What was the name of this train again? The ICE 1. ICE 773. This is ICE 545. That's what we're doing. If you want to play along at home. Just hit 10 likes, so thank you very much. Last month in Budapest, a cargo Vectron went through. Oh, nice. Nice one. I'd love to see a Vectron in real life. Here we go, we're getting up to some decent speed now. Fly along the route. Hi all, how are we? Are you doing okay after your break? Yes, so no one asked why I went on a break, but so I'm not going to tell you. But it was a good break. Hood off? No, absolutely not. You like Manchester Piccadilly to be very busy. It looked pretty decent in the little preview stream that ATS did on their Twitch not long ago. But yeah, that comes out next Tuesday. And I'm planning to do a stream on Glossop. So, in fact, I might even ask that. Should I ask? I'll start a poll of what should we stream on Saturday? What should we stream? Should we stream Glossop Line? Because why not? Or should we stream the RichyRail E94 stuff? I would do a poll in the server. I might do a poll in the server as well. Just you wait and see. Can you come to Miskolc and Budapest to see Vectrons? I would love to visit Budapest at one point in my life, yeah, for sure. You haven't seen the route yet, so there was a preview which was a little bit unfortunate because there was a couple of crashes, but there was a preview stream on ATS's Twitch channel. So, Signs, you're asking me why I was on my break. Does anyone want to guess why I was on my break? Any guesses? I hate cross-country voyages because they're always overcrowded and they smell. It's almost been 2 years since I went along the full Glossop line. Ah, nice. I've not actually been... Do you know what? I've not actually been to Manchester... I've been to Manchester Piccadilly once, I tell a lie, but I've not been to Manchester in recent years. That's the video link for the Manchester... Science, you can't post links. But feel free to put it in the Discord somewhere. No, not the funeral. That's next weekend. That's the reason why I can't stream Manchester Airport Commuter. Because I'll be sat there in my black suit. I completely forgot about that correlation. But no, that's not that. That's not best stream. The drama in the server. Yeah, no, I'm joking. No. It's something more exciting than that. Something to do with work? No, not quite. No, you can't post links. I don't allow for links to be posted, only mods can do that. Oh, I've got really smelly feet. Did I say that out loud? Your mum recently passed away. I'm really sorry to hear that, man. It's not nice when a family member passes away. Like I said, recently I had my granddad pass away. It's never nice. So you know, I hope you and your family are coping as well as you can, and obviously, you know, always feel free to reach out for support, whether it be through YouTube or through the Discord server. There is plenty of lovely, helpful people. So you know, it's never nice to hear that, and I send my condolences. Manchester Airport commuter is going to be the closest route to my hometown. Oh, nice. There you go, there's 642 over there. So the actual reason I went on my break is because I went on my stag do. Yes, they're very exciting. So yeah, I did that. I did a thing and I got very drunk on Saturday. That's why I was offline. So that's why I was off. You turned up to a stream for once. Ah, there you go. Welcome in, Chucky. How fast can the ICE go? I think it's about. How fast does it go on the Castle Würzburg route? I think it's around about 280. I think 280k. Do you want the ATS preview linked in? Yeah, go for it. You're off on a stag in Worcester this weekend. Oh, let me know what clubs you go to. It's been a very long time since I went for a night out in Worcester. Mr. Transport. Oh, I've just had a notification that I've started streaming. Thanks Discord. I've been streaming for a little while now. Part of me feels like I recognise this link. Ah, right, okay, it's that. That's fine. Was it on Twitch, Jason? I saw a YouTube link and I thought, because it was on Twitch, I thought it was going to be Never Gonna Give You Up. Not the RichyRail, thanks. Are you late on trainsimworld? No. That was early. So whilst you were having a good time on a stag do, I was sweating like a pig in a massive transit van all the way to Cambridge and back. Well, so I'll let you into a little secret. On my stag do, we did go-karting, and I had to wear the full shebang, the full suit, the helmet, the lot. It was warm, very, very warm. Being sat on a go-kart with a little petrol engine in between your legs is yeah, it's always quite warm. But yeah, very exciting. Cheers, Jason. They're bringing out too many IETs. We're 17 kilometres away from your next stop and you only have 6 minutes. Yeah, well, we can get up to 160 now. We'll fly over these next 5 minutes. 16 kilometres in 5 minutes can't be possible. Yeah, it can be. At some point it goes up to 200. I don't think it's on this section, but it does at some point. There's a little abandoned station here. So has anyone given this timetable update a go? What do you think of it? I need to get the DBR 423 DLC just for the S-Bahn services on this new timetable. Yeah, but the actual new journeys pack for the 423 is something like £4. So if you think about it, the only other way to get the 423 would be to get Munich-Augsburg. So it's either spend 25 quid on Munich-Augsburg or £4 on the 423 pack. I love go-kart and it was so good. It was so good. We do the on-guard scenario on Saturday. Oh no. We won't be doing that. We did that on a stream beforehand. Hello, Train Fanboy. Hope you're doing well. The revamped timetable is good. Why is it a little laggy on trainsimworld 5? I'm not experiencing too much lag. I have a few frame drops around Cologne because it's just trying to load in all sorts of stuff. Richie, you're way better than me. What, on trainsimworld? Oh, you should sim us bads. Yeah, the 423, yeah, 423 from HMA does not layer into SKA because it's not the right variant, is it? I believe the whole purpose of the gameplay pack was to make the variant actually for Cologne. There you go. Can anyone answer Bovrel's question about mainland, if you're from mainland Europe? It seems really busy, but shame about the lighting. That's the only thing I would have liked to have seen. We did that on the stream, man. Hello, train fanboy. Yep. I got into an argument. I think the extension to Crewe from Alderley Edge would be good. Yeah, that's one thing I do wish with the... So 2 things with the Manchester commuter route is that it went to Crewe, and I'd also... What the bloody hell is someone's carrying in? What the blooming heck are they carrying in there? Someone's pulled out 3 seats out of the back of a van. They've just casually pulled out like a set of 3, like a sofa. Not even a 3-seater sofa. It's not even 3. It's like that's so weird. I've never seen anything like that before. They've got like a row of 3 seats, like cinema seats, and they're back to back. They've just pulled it out of the back of a van. Anyway, what were I saying? What was I saying? I can't even remember. Yeah, so the 2 things I would have liked to have seen from Manchester Airport commuter is it going to Crewe and also some new stock for it. I personally, in fact, I don't even know what I would have wanted to have seen. Maybe like a northern DMU of some kind. Obviously, I know that wouldn't have mattered. I think what would have been right would have been the 331s. That would have been cool. Crew for a tea. As some of you may know, I'm off for a year abroad next year in France. What are they like with train spotting there? Hello from Switzerland. Any Steam Player summer sale starts tomorrow. Well, I'm keeping my lips sealed about that. You'd like to see more northern stuff? Yeah, so would I. When you go to Budapest, you should check out the Parliament. It's the 3rd biggest Parliament, and it's very cool. Yeah, there's someone in the Discord server that actually went there not long ago, and he took some pictures. There's like a good, is it tram network or a bus network or something? Skyhook might do a Northern 158 in the future. Do you know what? I really want Skyhook to do another route. I feel like Midland Main Line, they've done perfect. It's absolutely fantastic. And sure, the cargo line packs were alright, but, like, either give us a 222 or give us a new route. That's all I ask. I'd love for them to do a northern route. That'd be well cool. Like a northern route, maybe with like, if Skyhook were going to do something, I'd say do a route with a northern 158 and something else. A huge missed opportunity for the Class 331 to be Manchester Airport commuter. Yeah, I know why they didn't, because they didn't have any people working at ATS who had the expertise to build trains. So instead of wasting the time building the train, they'd obviously use a 323, which still kind of is applicable in it. Skyhook taking notes now. One time we passed a red light at the end of a game and failed it, which left my socks off. I was there to hide from a sale. Just you wait and see. No, there's nothing to hide from a sale. There's just... Yeah. There's a sale, yeah. Well, I don't know. I assume there's a Steam sale. He's late as usual. A good old pacer. The Calder Valley line would be a good one for trainsimworld. Yeah, I'd like that. Do you know if consoles are getting a 20% discount for Manchester commuter? I know there's a discount of some kind, isn't there? But I don't know whether that's coming to consoles. I think there has been discussion about that. But I can't confirm or deny that because I don't know. I think I'd rather leave Skyhook to release gameplay packs and fill out other route timetables. Yeah, that's fine, but I feel like they've had enough years of expertise of building routes now and building timetables that they could build a route with a fantastic timetable. Maybe like another route. I think one thing Skyhook I think would be good at is obviously doing maybe a northern route with a 158. Maybe like my personal choice would be something with a lot of freight on it. and then they could bulk it up with all their cargo line stuff. Evening Southwestern, hope you're doing well. He isn't 15 minutes late, so therefore we can't request a delay repay. It's only 2 minutes late, isn't that pretty standard for whatever not stopped there? That's the only thing, you need to make sure you stop within like 5 meters, otherwise it doesn't accept it. No console discount for Mac, unfortunately. Interestingly though, it's a reduced price of 24 quid, so 25 quid. So I'm impressed with that. If you want something with lots of freight, I might live somewhere where you get a lot. Say that again. Why does the cargo line volume 5 use the class 20? I don't know. Why does it use the class 20? Because they're making it with the class 20? Southeastern main line would be nice. Apparently that's pretty good for DB. Can't go anywhere yet. Got 36k to go to Cologne, and we've got a red. So although I'm late, there's a red. Can we go through it? We can't go over it. We can't go what? We can't go through it. We can't go over it. We'll have to go under it. What? I'm so confused. We can't go through it. Can't go over it. So we've got to go under it. Oh, I don't know. I've really confused myself now. Ah, 642. Check my last comment. How about no? Do I remind you of Miskolc's Tizai station? I probably butchered the pronunciation. The other thing with the lighting as well is your nuclear lighting from your new trains. That's the only other thing I don't like with the old lighting. Because obviously the new trains have been made to fit like newer routes and the new lighting system. So the way they make the headlights is completely different now. You would say Merseyrail and London Underground would be good for trainsimworld. Cargo line should really use a 37. They use a 60 in real life since the 37s have gone. Open and close your doors. No. We'll unlock the doors for now. I'm guessing it's because we've probably got something up ahead. That's the wrong way. What have we got up ahead? Ah! There you go. That's what we're waiting for. We're waiting for that to pass. So once that's passed, we can then get going. So I'm guessing that might move out our way. I think because I was late, great. Because I was late, that freight service has got priority over us, which means that we're going to be late. Press tab for signaler. It's circle on the controller. As you are late, you will be overtaken by a freight train. Yeah, that's it. The freight train's gone ahead of us. You get in the main tail barn. Oh, you might as well. You might as well. You're so late to pass something else in front. Yeah, that's typical from me. Hello, RJ. Hope you're doing well. We do a comparison video of the EMT 158 and the ScotRail 158. I've not planned to do that, but I can certainly put that on the list. I would like if someone revamped the existing RHTT with Network Rail branding and maybe a 37 or made an MPV. That'd be cool. An MPV pack would be quite cool. Could you read my last message? How about no? Why are you impressed it's only 25 quid? It's a somewhat short route with new rolling stock because standard route price is 30 quid. And let's be realistic, the amount of detail that's gone into that product, it's worthy of being full route price status. I know you say relatively short, but like it's one of them. It's detail and it's multiple different factors. So, and also let's be realistic. ATS products in the past haven't been cheap, have they? So I was surprised that it was that price because of that. VeggieTales, God Loves You Very Much 2012 DVD. Are you excited for the Manchester Airport commuter? Yes, I am indeed. I'm looking forward to it. I obviously have a soft spot for the 323. Oh, my kitty cat's asleep. Are we still waiting? Surely not. Surely that freight service is gone now. What are we waiting for now? Ah, there's a green there, so something else is going to come through. Ah, what's this? Is this another freight service? Why are the freight services being let ahead of us? So, it's not because we're late, we're just waiting for stuff. There you go, look. So we should have realistically gone ahead of that, shouldn't we? So once that goes, then we can go, I hope. It's probably why it was so long. Would recommend LZB or don't go past 160 as there will be a SPAD risk. Have you ever been on a class 720, 755 or a 745? Nope. I would like to go on one there. In theory, you would get priority, I swear, and then the freight service would wait. That's what I would think, but maybe that's just not how it works. Wait, what if you're 30 minutes late? Well, we're 30 minutes late, aren't we? Not really much we can do about it. Hello, Richie. How are you doing? I'm doing good, thank you, Michael. How are you doing? Oh, my kitty cat's asleep. So now that that's gone, we should get a green any moment now. That's still green. What's that waiting for? That's waiting for something else. Where's that? Can we go? That's interesting. That's very, because that's gone that colour. That's still green though, so something's due to come down that way. And I'm not sure what. Is it this? Is that got to go? Oh, there we go. We've got a green. Right, let's go. Let's go quick. Quick before it changes its mind. Right, let's go. Quick, go. So then we can go up to 200 then. But then we'll be chasing yellows. You've just bought the E94 pack a few hours ago. How are you finding it? It does depend on head codes, to be honest, but in theory I would say passenger trains get priority. Looks like I didn't have the right timetable on the sheet for SK. I'll sort that out now. I thought there was a few things missing, but I didn't question it because you're the expert. You bugged the service. I broke it, yeah. I did indeed break it. It's okay. It's alright. We're on the move now, and we'll probably be chasing yellows. There you go. We've got a few yellows there. We've still got 10 minutes to go 36 kilometres. In theory, we could do that. If we do 3.6 kilometres per, in fact, science, it's 200 kilometres an hour now. Right, obviously there's a yellow up ahead. But it's 200 kilometres an hour. So obviously in an hour, you could cover 200 kilometres. So I'm trying to think of science now. 200 divide by 60, that's very hard, so divide that by 10 is 2, no, what? Divide that by 10 is 2, so every 6 minutes you could go 20 kilometres every 6 minutes, is that right? Yeah, every 6, no, what? Yeah, 20 kilometres every 6 minutes, and then sorry, I'm confused. Oh no! It's red! It is red! No! Oh dear! No. That changed all of a sudden, didn't it? Oh, we saved that. Oh dear me, that's me trying to think of my science. I'm slowing down now. That was a close call. Should have turned an LZB. No, because I like this element of almost spadding and losing my job. Oh dear. Played this service before. If you're on time, you don't get held at Duren. Yeah. It's because I was late. It's all right. But that just goes to show that the dynamic signalling actually works. It's okay. It's fine. I've just scared the life out of my cat. That was close. Code Brown moment. Code Brown. I'm keeping an eye. I'm keeping an eye on that signal. Should pay a little bit more attention, yeah. He downloaded a sound mod for the ICE one. I was on a train to Selby on my way back. I was waiting for a 1346 to Hull, and it was delayed. Can't you believe approximately by 2 hours? 2 hours delay. I've never had that bad when I've played. This shouldn't happen again. And keep going a bit quicker now. I'm going to limit myself to 100 kilometers an hour. That should be alright. That should be fine. Anyway, back to my maths. So 200 kilometers an hour, which means that if you were to divide 60 by 10 is 6. So every 6 minutes, you would cover 20 kilometers. Right? So, you then break that down. 20 divided by 6 is a number. Hold on. 20 divided by 6. I'm trying to think of it off the top of my head. 18 divided by 6 is 3. So it would be like 3.5 or something like that anyway. Around about 3.5. So you could cover, let's just say for simplicity, around about 3.5 kilometers per minute, something like that. So if you were to do your 20 kilometers plus another 4 minutes, that's 12 kilometers. So at 200 kilometers an hour, you could cover 32 kilometers at a consistent rate. Again, Richard, just don't get into too much detail, as you will you will have much stress focusing on that, and then focusing on driving the train. 20 divided by 6 is a number, really. Yeah, exactly. But now you were keeping to a limit of 100 kilometers. Yeah, I know. So my maths is completely null and void, but theoretically, if there was nothing ahead of us, we could have done it in 10 minutes. I'm going to brave going up to 125, because hopefully them things move out the way somewhere. You really want to see 424 TS in trainsimworld. See, it's gone down again now. So I should have been on time, but oh well, it's all right. The Virgin Trains livery suited the Pendolinos better. Einstein would be spinning in his grave if he had this. Haha. I think around about 90 kilometers with my science, I think that's all right. Slow down again. I've got it, don't worry, I've got it under control. You have no chance of making it on time. Yeah, but it's 5 minute delay is fine. Absolutely fine. We're really not going to make we're not going to cover 5 minutes in that time at all. Well, Richie, when are you ever on time? Let me think. 15 minutes later, you get responses saying never. I feel like I'm being bullied here. This is not right. No, Mikey, this is not right. Some freight services are still up ahead, so they're going really slow. Should we? I'm scared. I don't want to delete it because it might break the game. So we'll just have to follow that freight service. We played Subway Sim Hamburg. Yeah, we did a stream on it not too long ago. We're not going to cover 5 minutes in that time. We're not, are we? Oh, look at me cat. Right, everyone check pet pics in the Discord server. because this is unbelievably cute. Hold on, pet pics. Pet pics. This is currently what I've got next to me. You will get for yeah. I'm a mod, but I should be defending you. But they've got a point at this point. No way. Kay said meow. She's sleeping. I'm gonna send a picture to. Oh, my other cat's got a pair of my socks. Apparently. Hey, pretty little baby. She's such a crazy kitten. Catch you later, Ryan. Thank you for coming in. Much appreciate it. He always does. He starts early, then finishes. He starts early, then finishes early. She's become EP. The goer to bed. Did I say hi? I don't think you did, but hello. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. I did say that. I did see that you commented saying you were going to join the stream, so hello. I thought I did. Who here watches Jetlag? No, I've not heard of that before. If not, then hi, Richie. Hello, Lawrence. How are you doing? You don't bother with Hamburg too much. No, I've only got it installed for the 218. She looks extremely similar to my cat, as they're basically the same black and white markings on their head. Yeah. Yeah, it's Tuxedo, innit? Tuxedo cat. Hello, my love, how you doing? I've just sent her the picture of my cat. My rabbit is famous, apparently. Oh, yeah. I downloaded GTA 6 on my Xbox, only pre-downloaded. You got to wait another year to play it. Richie, have you heard on the Brockenbahn that the steam engines are not allowed to run up the mountain because Brocken Station will cause a fire in the summer? No, I've not heard anything about that. I don't even know where the Brockenbahn is. Hello, Transport East Anglia. Hope you're doing well. Got 30 people watching. Hello to all 30 of you. Hope you're all doing splendid. Oh, she's awake. She's awake. Now she's twitching. Jetlag is a YouTube series with all sorts of games played, like tag using public transport. Oh, that's cool. No, I've not heard of that before. Oh, she's stretched. Just hit 20 likes, so thank you very much for everyone hitting the like button. I much appreciate it. Network Southeast invasion coming into Richie's server. Oh no. The Brockenbahn is in the has Nordhausen in Germany. I think I might have heard the Brockenbahn before. Don't know too much about it though. There are 8 3-car Northern 150s. Just rolling along. Yeah, we're going to be extremely late, aren't we? We're going to be very late. Predictions in the chat, right? How late are we going to be? 5 minutes, 10 minutes, or 15 minutes? At the moment, they are playing a snake game. Oh yes, welcome, welcome, Rich Mitch, to the Discord server. Much appreciate it. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Just popped in to say hello. Now I'm off. All right, catch you later, my love. Can we all wish Shan a very happy weekend, because she's got something exciting happening this weekend as well. "20 minutes. Got some 10 minutes, got some 20 minutes. Got a lot going on here, haven't we? Look at this. Richie, I did a cab ride on the Rock and Barn last month for the steam locomotive 99.7237-3. Have you not mentioned what it is? No, I haven't mentioned it. I didn't know if you want me to or not. I can mention it though. I kind of wish I spadded earlier. This is taking ages. I'm going out for something exciting this Saturday. Oh, nice. Are you going to watch the F1 movie? Not when it obviously it came out today, but not anytime soon. No, probably next week. We drive the ICE 406. Now after this, we're going to do something regional. No, not quite. Yeah, she's got a chicken do. That's it. She's got her chicken do. It's Armed Forces Day this weekend, and I'm going to be here for the flying display. What's that? What? No, this is a joke now. Look at this. I know I've been going slow, but come on. Come on. I know it's greens up ahead, but the next one will be either that has overtaken you. That's absolutely ridiculous, isn't it? Yeah, but look, we've got a red coming up as well. Remember last Armed Forces Day? Oh yeah, your 4th degree burns. The slower service is faster than the fast service. It's not quite as short, because that's embarrassing. I've got my chicken do. Yeah, I've mentioned about me deer do. Is there another German train up ahead? There's a freight service up ahead somewhere. I'm not confident enough to go full beans on it though. The 423 overtakes you. I feel like I need to prove a point. I'm spad. We got held though, that's the problem. If my next signal after this is green, I'm going for it. If not, we'll have to still be cautious. See, it's gone yellow. I tell you what, we can increase it by 20 kilometers. That's fine. What speed are freight trains subject to in Germany? Is it 120 or 160? Is this why German trains were always delayed? Oh yeah. Do have a good time. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Do you have a Patreon where people can pay £5 for a personal message, like birthday message? No, I don't. I thought about setting something like that up though. I'll leave you all with his Richie came home with his deer do covered in his own sick. Thanks, love. Thank you. Yeah, I won't go into too much details about what I consumed. Nice stream, but gotta go. Catch you later, Wesley. Added a new timetable as a note, so when you highlight available layers, it should appear. I'll have a little look at the end of this service, because I might spad. Network Southeast is taken over in general. If you put in trains in there, I'd put that in train chat. Ooh, another Rich Mitch has just joined the service. I've got two Rich Mitch. I can't even say it. Two new members. There isn't actually a way to donate in the stream, so I need to figure out a way of being able to get donations becoming a thing. It's just not on my main priority list because I'm just here to make the content. I'm not really here to make any money from it. I'll be getting my revenge. Richie was a nightmare on Saturday, so good luck to him this weekend. Oh yeah, because my mum and her missus is going to be involved in it as well. Oh dear. I want to hope that signal up ahead changes. We're down to the final 10 kilometres though, that's alright. I think I'm going to have to slow down, Anna. I think I am going to have to slow down. Surely we're not meant to be this delayed. Nah, I knew it would change. I knew it would change at last minute. So right, that's a freight service that I think overtook us. So I think we should be all good. I love how in one of your recent videos you had a webcam POV which had for much more attractive content. I'm not too sure what that's meant to mean, but yeah, it wasn't necessarily a webcam. It was actually my phone, which I used. But I am thinking of getting a webcam and doing that for more future content. Maybe a DB BR 187 is up ahead. I don't think I have the 187. You've subscribed. Thank you very much, Michael. Much appreciated. 2 new members of the same user. Dear Lord, I've just looked in general and I've seen a network Southeast 395. Did somebody say tequila? Oh dear. Jingle bells, Richie smells, Shan flew away. Casuals, Aldi lost a wheel on the motorway. Hey. There is 3 of the same users all joined in May. It really does smell. That's cruel. Right, we've got greens up ahead now. We've got quite a few greens, so I'm going to get up to 160, maybe 150. There's another freight service. There's a lot of freight. How you doing, Wario? Hope you're doing well. Now we all know Casual drives an Aldi. Aldi, that's absolutely buggered. Delayed for the... that's a lot of numbers. It smells sick after the weekend. This is the quickest we've been able to go. Look at this. So I think that's that freight service that overtook us. So there's the 2 freight services. They've moved out of the way now. Jingle bells, Bovril smells. He just did a gig. And Richie spatted once again, derailed on a twig. More bugger than your punto. Surprisingly, yes. September, you're going up to the beach to see the Molly Railway. It's in great shape. I find that hard to believe, considering what you showed me at Seven Valley. That's questionable. I'm doing okay. How about you and everyone else? I'm doing very well, thank you very much. You got a Scotsman at the West Somerset Railway this weekend, which will be fun. I recently found out that Scotsman's going to Greatest Gathering, which reminds me, I was meant to put a post on this in the Discord server, but if you haven't had chance to get any tickets for the Greatest Gathering, there is a few more. I say a few more. There's about 2,000 tickets going back on sale on Friday. This upcoming Friday. So if you're wanting to go, and more importantly, if you're wanting to say hi to me, I'll be there on the Sunday. So make sure to keep an eye out. Obviously, if you're go and you're under 18, go with an adult. No Richie slander or turn all your signals permanently red. Was your train delayed? You may be entitled to compensation. Please go to www.you'renotgettingany.co.uk within 14 working days of your journey. I mean, if I time this right, we're going to be within 15 minutes. It's usually if you're delayed by 15 minutes, isn't it? I'm actually off now. I just came to ensure you got your embarrassment. I'm not embarrassed. I'm proud. I'm proud of being sick all over my dad's car and in the window bit and up the seatbelt and all over my dad. But that's what happens when you have 6 pints of Peroni, 2 shots of tequila, 2 baby Guinnesses, a cocktail with 4 cocktails in. Anyway. Richie, have you heard that the Scotsman is going to be overhauled between 2029 and 2032? I didn't hear about that, but that sounds very exciting. I'm proud that you've probably done that too. I'm pumped to have fun and wrecking my trains. Been wrecking Amtrak a lot. Can't make the greatest gathering, unfortunately. Got more other things taking more priority. Yeah, that's fair enough. Yeah, I suppose it's a bit of a distance, isn't it? But if anyone's interested, obviously come along, because Dovetail are going to be there as well. Would have been cool to see you, Jason. I reckon you should sack off anything that you've got going on and come along to that. The greatest gathering is going to be full to the absolute brim. They've stepped the mark. They've stepped the mark to 12,500 people in an enclosed yard. It's thousands too much. Yeah, but that's over 3 days, though, isn't it? I thought for a second we were arriving into Hamburg. Don't worry, Shannon. Richie's dad. I'll make sure he behaves himself. Well, I won't be drinking because I'm going to be driving. No, it's 12,500 per day. Oof. Ah, I see, Jason. Oh, I apologise. No, you need to make sure you turn up to that. You're going to head to bed now because I have work tomorrow. You have to make him drive. Yeah, I've got to pick her up from the station. Yeah, do not cancel your plans. Right, we've made it 40 minutes late. So, you can't get your money back. There you go. You're not allowed to get your money back. Nice and busy here at Cologne, though, isn't it? Nice and busy. Oh, there we go. Cool. Tell you what I want to quickly do is get out of here and have a look at everything going on here. Because there's all sorts going on. Got 642 going, got 442 going. That'll be going in a minute. That's going somewhere. Loads going on. Those frames. Oh, it's a little bit heavy on the frames. No delay repair under 15 minutes. Your microphone is back to your old quality. Yeah, it's because I'm on the PlayStation. What service is that? 8:31. I'm going to look for a service around 8:30, and I'm going to drive that one if I can. I'll save the meeting for when I go to London and spy on your holiday. Oh yeah. I'll keep an eye out for a while, Jason. I know you don't like being called Jace. I found out that my dog's what? I found out my dog's wee is healthy for grass, and it's done my garden the world of good. I never knew that. Is that the same for cat wee as well? Is that the same for your wee? Is it? Well, talking of wee, I'm going to let you watch everything go on here, and I'm going to figure out what service that is over there, that 442, and we're going to drive that. So, I will be right back. Hello, I'm back, and I've also noticed that my ICE train's been replaced. Right, let me get back to the thingy. As long as you water it, it can be a bit strong otherwise. Even if you're sick of all the Train Sim World 6 comments, can we just talk about having fun in Train Sim World 5? Yeah, why not? The stronger the better. I'll let you have that one. If you water it in with the hose pipe, it will spread out evenly. You talk about stuff I don't even understand. Right, should we go into another train? There's so much going on here. Look at this. This is absolutely insane. I want to go find out. Ignore that we're doing this. I want to go find out before I sneeze what time this service is going, because we might not even be able to jump into this. That's going to Bonn. I farted. Right. That's going to Bonn something or other, so I don't think we can actually drive that. So we'll look for something around about the same time. Oh dear, right. Let's go back into a 442. I've just sneezed all over my controller and all over the cat and all over the floor and all over the cat's floor. Ah, thank you all. Thank you for the blessing. Yeah, I sneezed all over the cat. She ran away. It's all just chaos. It's all just chaos. We love chaos. Just had a new subscriber, so welcome to the new person that has just subscribed. Much appreciate it. Welcome aboard. Right then, let's do a 442. 442, there you are. I'm not the biggest fan of the talents, I won't lie. So 812. It's not really. We can do that one. We'll do 916. That's fine. Oh, that's from Aachen. We'll do that one 944. Fine, then we'll do 945 if we must. That's not just landing in my cup of tea. Did it do like a little splash? Do you know sometimes when you have like a drink or something and like it'll splash like something's jumped into your drink? Anyway, less about that. I want to just put in a new thingy and put in. What do you think of the new timetable? Do you think it's pretty good? It's pretty good. It's all right, but it's all right. Not a fan of it, or not tried it. There you go. So it's pretty good. It's all right. You're not a fan of it, or you're not tried it. Go on. I've got my PC service to fix stuttering, and once you get the stuttering, there is literally nothing else you can do about it. Doncaster to Peterborough is completely unplayable. You've got no talents to blend in. You've got no fans. Beep, 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 beep. Oh, whoa, look at all this here. There's what? How many IC services? 1, 2, 3. There's all sorts going on here. 4 intercity services. Absolutely insane. That's brilliant. Well chuffed with that. Good screenshot for a thumbnail. Yeah, it would be. Very cool. Very cool indeed. Proper drop only adds to the flavour, I suppose. What's your thoughts on Munich to Augsburg? It's not bad. It's not too bad. It's not a route I've played a lot of though. It's one that could do with also another timetable overhaul. The Pringles advert. Oh yeah. Can't forget the Pringles advert wherever it's gone. Yeah, Pringles advert. It's been there for a very long time. I thought that was such a... Do you remember that Pringles promotion thing? What a random collab. The only thing we are missing is the flirt units, I think. Where do we call on this then? I think this is an all-stopper, innit? I'm going to do a 642 run at some point this evening as well, because why not? The frames aren't the best, I won't lie, but what do you expect when you've got all this stuff going on? I mean, the DB420 was originally for Munich. Yeah, but it weren't going to be able to be supported on that, was it? Right, let's go. The new timetable makes me want to get a lot more into German content. Yeah, because it's mad, because once you start building up your German collection, it's just incredibly busy every single route. Like this route now, they've revamped it, and just look how busy it is. Almost, we've just got loads of stuff going on. I don't even know what they could add now. Oh yeah, the Munich signalling's a bit short. Ah, right, got ya. Is that why they can't revamp it then? Are you looking forward to Manchester Commuter? The route is modelled to modern day, but the timetable is set in 2018, so I'm not sure about the mismatch. I mean, they said it because, like, from what I saw on the preview stream, they did it that way intentionally, because obviously, I think they probably went into building it with the sort of intention of maybe bringing in some new stock, but obviously, you know, they eventually realised maybe we might not be able to make our own piece of stock, so I suppose that's why they did it. But from what I understood, they obviously said that with time, other developers or even themselves may make applicable stock for the route, so they might as well keep it relevant. They mentioned, you know, if anything that would run on the route comes out, they can put it onto there, so they might as well make it modern day where they can. If you're unsure about it, obviously I'll have a first look video. I should be able to get a first look video out on Monday for you. That shouldn't be a problem. I think it's Monday I can showcase it anyway. I don't think Rivet are bad devs. No, I think they've done some good stuff. Their route modelling's nice. They can be quite good with their route modelling. And the 170 is not bad either. It's interesting though, because we've not heard much of them off them, have we? You have the Class 484 and it's a lot of fun. I used to like the Isle of Wight route. I don't understand why these are so squeaky. I just feel like Rivet are punching bags towards the trainsimworld community. He was caught out on the details of his own route a couple of times. Yeah, because I think it was that Hayden or whatever his name is that actually built the route. So although it's the company's the developing studios are in his name, he obviously didn't build it, which is absolutely fine because it's what he set up. We had loads of great ideas, but they just don't get them all done. / they rush to release. Next timetable update must be the Hauptstrecke Rhine-Ruhr Rapid Transit. Oh, I could definitely... I tell you what, Rapid Transit would not be too bad. Maybe Rapid Transit with like an overhauled Leipzig. That would be cool. Like, do you know, on Rapid Transit, at the minute, when you go straight into the tunnels, it's kind of just like an empty shell, is Leipzig. So maybe if there was to build that up a bit, and you could have services going into there. They have some good intentions. I actually saw that they're hiring. Yeah, I saw that they were asking for people with. I saw people in the Discord were getting a bit excited about like how they were advertising for UE4 and 5, and everyone was like UE5 question mark. But it's because they've done some stuff on the bus, haven't they? They've done some stuff on the bus, and I think they've done some stuff on another game as well. I thought Jadu left the server. No, he's still there, very much so. I have a question. I have sent the question in gaming chat. Feel free to check it out. He helped it. If I recall correctly. But he wasn't the main guy who made it. Yeah. Oh, he would have looked at it, but like all the nitty gritty details, he probably didn't do it. Did you know that Rivet got to signal boxes with interiors before just trains? They also had the first train with a working guard panel. I will forever like Rivet games. You'll never make me hate them. Just for that, I might get that Engineering Express pack. It's not a bad pack. Oh, look at that! Look at that! That's cool. So in my before versus after video, that happened to me. Like a 423 and a 425 came in at the exact same time. But I didn't manage to catch it because it caught me off guard and made me jump. But yeah, there you go, it did it again. Do you think UK are dishing out knighthoods willy-nilly, or are the recent ones justified? Knighthoods? Who's been recently knighted? Feel free to check the question out. When you say feel free, that usually means, can you check the question out? If you had to add one thing to Train Sim World and Train Sim Classic, what would it be and why? Train Sim Classic, I'd add a timetable mode to. And Train Sim World, I would... route mergers could be cool. Rivet the only ones who want to add more TOC sheds. I mean, I can understand why Southgate and Beckham got them. They're quite iconic. You get a knighthood for doing something good, don't you? I know that Martin Brundle recently got an MBE, but that's not being knighted, is it? Luke Littler and Luke Humphreys recently got an MBE and then proceeded to get dominated by the Germans. Yeah, that's fine. That happens. You'd like a northeast corridor, Trenton and Long Island Railroad commuter merge route. It'd be massive though, that wouldn't it? It'd be absolutely massive. You're looking forward to the Great Western Express remaster? Yeah, hopefully that's not too far away now. I guess obviously similar with this, it's a passion project, isn't it? So like, obviously this Cologne Arcanut timetable update was a passion project from Joe, and obviously the Great Western Express is a passion project from Liam. So they get worked on like they're like on the sidelines whilst they're doing their actual main stuff. So, you know, it's a case that it's being worked on, it's just obviously not main priority. I don't understand how trains are taking ages to on basic tweaks to the class 142. Simply just a slight physics change and a reskin. Yeah, because they've got other stuff to work on. They're currently working on something called the 86, aren't they? So that's taking a bit of time. You got to bear in mind they're a relatively small dev company. I think there's about 4 of them. I task you to make 2 separate loco DLCs, right? And make them with timetables and to work properly with physics, the lot. With all the things they're bringing, I dare you to do it by yourself. And if you can do it in less time than they can, then get on it. If TSC had a timetable mode, I'd dump trainsimworld in a heartbeat. TSC does have a timetable mode. Not a timetable mode like this, though. This is a more in-depth timetable mode. The 86 was done ages ago. Yeah, but I mean, like, the timetable will need to be checked and it will all need to be done properly. You want just trains to do a non-UK route? Put your suggestions in the forums. It's much more complicated than you make out. Exactly. Sure, the 86 could be built ages ago, but you've got to think, right, Just Trains are working on 2 separate DLCs. They're probably working on other stuff too. They also don't just do stuff on Train Sim World, they do stuff on Train Sim Classic, and I believe they do stuff on Flight Simulator as well. So it's not the fact that they're just doing simple tweaks to the 142. It's probably the fact that they said they're going to be doing the 142, but they've left it to one side for now as they focus on the 86 and whatever else they do. You can't forget that. You got to bear in mind it's a relatively small dev company. And they don't just work, and they're not just working on the 86, they're working on other stuff too. I'm not an established developer team, though. It's not a criticism, just not observation that 4 people have spent months and months on it. To be honest, they're probably not working on it at the minute. That's why it's probably been pushed back, because they're probably focusing on the 86. See, William, this really annoys me because there's people like you that say this, and I'm pretty sure I've told you this before, and I know this is probably rage bait from you, but I can imagine you're the type of person that would criticise things taking ages to be released, but then you'd also criticise if like stuff came out too quickly and it was filled with bugs. How do you expect dev companies to produce a good product or try and release stuff? They can't win because they'll either release it too quick and it'll be full of even worse bugs, right? Sure, there's some stuff that does release and there's a couple of bugs, but they get ironed out eventually. But then also you're saying, oh, things are taking ages for a couple of little tweaks. They can't win. Absolutely can't win. I accidentally just sent 801 into the 101 and somehow it wasn't kicked out. How you doing, Pete? Hope you're doing well. You join me as I'm having a bit of a rant. When I'm always having a rant. Absolutely, yeah. And I hate that mentality. It's so ridiculous. I genuinely challenge you to do a better job. I really do. If you can do a better job, right, if you can make a product, right, whether that be a loco DLC or whatever else, right, publish it and do it quicker than these devs, by yourself, hats off to you. And I don't mean making it on the editor, I mean you need to make something that's worthy of being put in for the third party, like for third parties, and then released. And then you've got to make, not only have you got to make, bearing in mind, right, that every single DLC isn't just one DLC. There's 4 or 5 different versions because you've got the PC version, you've got the PlayStation version, the Xbox version, the Epic Games version. They're all different versions of the same DLC. So not only do you not make one build, you make about 4 or 5 different builds. So not only have you got to build the one thing with a working timetable and whatever else, you've then also got to make it 5 other times and make sure it works smooth. It's very, very hard. Well, thanks, good buddy. Happy to catch one of your streams. Loving the update to this route. Yeah, I'm enjoying it too. We got stuck earlier on beyond a freight train. I was in an ICE one, we got stuck. But yeah, it's nice and busy. The only thing is Todd 4. Todd 4 would do this route wonders. It really would. A ranty RichyRail, exactly. You wouldn't dare say a word about the game, no. Don't be soft. Channel inner DC Productions. See, the thing is, though, I have nothing bad to say about the game, because fundamentally the game is a lot better than other games out there. Yes, there is a few bugs, yes, there's a few issues, and yes, there's a few things that I would prefer over other things. However, the game and the world does not revolve around me, and what gets released gets released. I'm also very mindful that I would be able to do a better job. Dev stuff takes a lot of time, and also, right, things don't get fixed overnight. So if there's a bug or something like that, it gets acknowledged. If you look at a lot of other games companies out there, a lot of stuff doesn't even get acknowledged. They acknowledge it and they're quite open. I feel like Dovetail are quite open with what they're working on and what needs to be updated. But they're also quite, open in the fact that they say, we're working on it, but it's taking a bit of time. They can't work on everything, because if they work on everything else and if they spent the time to fix everything else, right, they wouldn't have the time to release any new DLC. And then likes of you would say, well, where's the new DLC? They're not working on anything. Oh, I'm sick of them not releasing anything new. Then you'd complain again. It's just a constant circle. And if I was to channel my inner DC Productions, I'd buy the product, complain about it, then refund it for views, because that's what he does. Anyway, next stop is Duran. You get routes for free, but they charge 30 quid for each pack. Yes, you shouldn't be able to make something as good as they make products that cost astonishing prices. But the thing is, though, there was once upon a time when I was paying for the DLC and I still had the same opinion. I still had the same opinions and I still had the same critiques. Overall, I love the game, and whether I get the DLC for free or not, I will tell you, how I feel about it. Obviously, a lot of the stuff that's not particularly my cup of tea, but I've been given a key for, I will still showcase whether I understand it or whether it's not exactly my cup of tea. But I will tell you whether it's my cup of tea or not, and you will be able to tell if it's my cup of tea or not. But just because it's not my cup of tea doesn't mean it's not someone else's cup of tea. So I'm going to showcase it because there's someone out there that might like it. Prime example, the E94 pack. I don't fully understand it because I don't know historical German stuff. However, there is a bunch of people out there that are probably really excited about it and want to see some content on it. So I will then say, well, if you like this DLC and you like that DLC, you'll like this DLC. Sure, 30 quid, a little bit expensive for some stuff. Yes, I will agree. And there's been times when before I got gifted the stuff, I would wait for sales and stuff because I couldn't afford it. And the thing is, though, you don't have to get every single DLC, and you're not forced to buy it. It's not a case that you have to buy it on day one in order to get it or progress in the game. It's not like FIFA packs or whatever else, right? It's the fact that you don't have to get it if you don't want to. It's completely optional, and there is more than likely a sale on it somewhere down the line. You just saw a moving gangway door on the 378. Just block him. No, I'm happy that he's expressing his opinion. I just disagree with it. Adults run everything as they just want everything to be 100% perfect. That's a problem. You just hate the smallest inaccurate things. It's a harmless debate. We all have different opinions. Nothing in this at all. So it's just the fact that I've seen your comments, and your comments range from, I'm sick of them taking ages to release stuff, and then I'm sick of them being loads of bugs and stuff. You contradict yourself, and a lot of people doing it winds me up, because it's like, why do you care so much to say stuff if you think it's terrible? If you don't like it, don't play it. Dovetail ambassadors are free to express their own opinions. Yes, we are. When we sign up to it, we don't have to say we must be nice all the time. I genuinely love the game, and I genuinely love most of the DLC. And even if I don't like the DLC, I can appreciate it might be good for someone else. Anyway, I love a good rant. I don't have to say things, but there are a couple of streamers that are a waste of space and only out there just for the likes. Well, I'm going to stay impartial there, but I know exactly who you're on about, and to an extent I do agree. Yeah, we'll move on from this, but I just do want to stand my ground, in the sense that just because I'm an ambassador doesn't mean I won't give you my honest opinion. I won't block anyone for an opinion. You can have your opinion. You could tell me I'm wrong. You could tell me I'm a terrible streamer and I'm a product of whatever. I've seen comments on the forums made about me, and you can have your comments. I'm not fussed. You think of me whatever you want to think of me, but just know that whatever I say is genuine. What I say is genuine, and when I review something, I review it with an open mind. I review it with an open mind because although it might not be something I enjoy, someone else might enjoy it. Blocking someone for their opinions is pointless. Everyone is entitled to their own opinion. It's just it's an agree to disagree situation. I strongly disagree with your opinion. However, that's fine. The world is built on, differing opinions. What's next? One think that old is gold, and that the OG train sim world is still better than the sequels. It's like this thing, right? It's like the iteration thing. I've been quite open and honest that I don't like the whole iteration change. I would much prefer it to be much prefer if they were going to go down that route to do Train Sim World 2025, 2026. Make it that way. I've been open about that, and I also don't like the whole having to re-download stuff when we've had previous iterations in the past. So there is some things that I have consistently said I don't agree with, but some people like that, and also from a business point of view, it's brilliant. It gets everyone talking. You've got to admit, whenever there's been a new iteration, when Train Sim World 5 released, Train Sim World 4 released, there was a lot of buzz created. So obviously, naturally, that's going to filter into the business side of it as well. I'll block you for calling me Jace, so yeah, don't do that. We're all here to support anyone through the rough and hard times. We're all human. No one should think they are better than each other. We all deserve to be respected, and we are all here to be respected. What is even happening here? I forgot, but I tell you what I haven't done, spadded or anything. Signs, it's because my PlayStation isn't hooked up to Discord. I don't have this rich. Oh, no, sorry, Seb. Hello, how you doing? I got into a heated debate then. You don't have this route. This route is Schnellfahrstrecke Köln. It came with the Train Sim World 2 core package. It's a good little route. If 6 is free, like 5, then treat it like any other DLC. If we get a Train Sim World 6 or whatever is coming in the summer, then I hope it's free as well, because that was a really nice touch. May I ask something? You can certainly try. At the end of the day, everyone here has a big passion for trains in the game, and we are all one big community, so let's just respect each other. I agree, Pete. I strongly agree. I agree with that opinion. Hello, Seb. I saw you said hello again. I didn't nearly spad at all. Not at all. Catch you later, Seb. Sorry, I didn't mean to ignore your comments. I realise I've started replying to your comments as you're leaving, but thank you for coming in anyway. Sorry, one more thing I need to say on these things. I hate as well, I get a lot of comments on TikToks, and I see them a lot on casuals TikToks as well. When a third party releases a product, they'll still throw shade at Dovetail. For example, when Marb May came out, like a load of people complained about that, forgetting the fact it was made by a third party. What are the keyboard controls to brake and accelerate on SimRail? I'm playing it now and I have to look down every time I want to accelerate. I believe I believe it's the plus and minus around the numbers on the right-hand side. PZB would prevent nearly spans. Yeah, but by not turning PZB on, I'm still clinging on to the last few hairs I've got. I was absolutely rinsed for my hair at the weekend. I'd not seen my dad in 2 years, and he said the winner of the race has to buy Rich a new toupee. I was like, you absolute cheeky sod. No one answered your question. Talking to PZB, is he using it? No, no, not today. Not today, Pete. I have this vendetta against PZB. I absolutely hate it. I can't stand it. I agree. It's your point, William. Yeah, I feel like he's a bit over the top. I also... no, do you know what? I won't even go into my opinions on their content, because I have quite strong opinions. Because I do watch their content. I watch all the negative video, streamers. There's a few people out there that are constantly... There's one that's very, very clickbaity, an American guy. If you know, you know. I watch it all because sometimes it is quite interesting to see what they say. And in the past, I have, before, I even started content creating, I watched some of their reviews to see, what the product was like, because obviously they picked it up. And I also looked at the other ambassadors. I soon realised when I started content creating and also becoming an ambassador that their content was very over the top. And it was all very much like, I feel like these negative reviewers, it's all about what they think, as in the sense that it's not about what the community would like. It's more like, I don't know, it's hard to explain. If they... Oh, yeah, I answered your question. I will teach you PZB soon. You know who hasn't spawned in the chat yet? Go on. To be fair, I couldn't stand it, but slowly and surely I'm getting used to it. I could do it whilst I'm not streaming. If I'm streaming, I find it impossible. No, I don't do that to you, Jason. Not at all. Take a guess. I'm not talking to you, it's a clear attention seek. What? Me? What did I do? I didn't do anything. Catch you later, Key. Thank you for coming in, much appreciate it. Not you. Oh, okay. I was going to say, I didn't do anything. Oh, we're going a bit too quick there. Anyone know where the PZB tutorial on trainsimworld is? I think there's one that Matt did, didn't he? Did like a little PowerPoint presentation. No guesses, Jadu. No guesses from me. Heat is making me go loopy. It's making me have a sweaty bum. I'm sinking into my sofa. I think I need to reduce my internet time and get away from all this chaos just to refresh my mind. I think it's all ended now, it's all good. I was just having a debate because I can. And if you disagree with me, that's absolutely fine, by the way. Ah, there you go. I should probably watch that, shouldn't I? 150,000 views, that's nuts. Best thing of Pisa B, acknowledge any signals that show yellow or a speed change. That's the thing, so that's why I don't use it during streams, because most of my time when I'm playing any route, I'm looking at the chat. Oh, crazy! Got you, yeah. Yeah, so that's why I don't turn it on during a stream, because it's very hard to focus on driving the train, to let alone focus on safety systems. It's pretty much impossible. I'll have to wait another day again to play trainsimworld. Yeah, sorry, I forgot. Yeah, crazy. Can't forget crazy. Where's crazy at? Probably busy. No need to tag him in the Discord server though. Don't actually do that. Yeah, streaming, reading, chat, and watching Pisa B is not a good mix. No, it's not. Not at all. It's not gone well in the about 4 times we've attempted it in the past. It won't work. You're currently doing a Donald and Douglas and trainsimworld. I thought you said you were going to doing a Donald then and swearing at reporters. Did I say that out loud? Another little train there. Quite a lot of these 642s about. It wouldn't be a Richie stream about him. Well, I'd like to hope it wouldn't be a Richie stream about me. Must get Maintail Barn. Yeah, you must do. Maintail Barn's quite a good bit of fun. It's a very good mix. No, Lawrence Staub. You said that out loud. Quote of the century from that man, I tell you. Still got quite a bit of distance on this. When I'm using Pisa B, I stare at the screen and tell the wife that total silence is required. See, that doesn't happen in this household. Imagine a Richie stream, but instead Shan took over. I'll just link you to this live stream that happened a little while ago. We just had another new subscriber, by the way. Thank you to the new person that has just subscribed. It means we've just gone over to 4,120. So we're going for the 4,000s quickly here, I tell you. 5,000 before the wedding, which I won't disclose the date of. Hold on, let me find the Shan takeover. Do you know we've done like over 100 streams now? How nuts is that? Let's go. I can't find it now. Can he find it? In somewhere. There it is. There it is. For April Fool's, Shan should take over for a stream, or Casual or Jason or anyone. Rumour is Matt is a page boy at the wedding. Yeah, You can change your destination. Yeah, I can. You can mess around with the screen down here, can't you? Is it this one which you played? There you go. I'll just do a quick tag for you there. Right, destination, yeah, we need to do that, don't we? I never know how to get out of that screen. What buttons do you... Is it that one or is it this one? I think it's FIS, isn't it? It's 8. And then you have to go down, say Cologne, press... something. Is it that one? No, that's not right. I think it's that one. No, that one. Enter, I think. There you go. There you go. I knew you could do that. Had 2 pings in 1 second. Wasn't it of you playing Subway Sim 2? No. So yeah, wouldn't this route just look a lot better with Todd 4? Oh well. What would you lot want to see from the next German route? What would you want to see, German? I really want something from Berlin. I'd love to see something from Berlin. You know that GWE is now Todd 3, not Todd 2? It's Todd 4, innit? And it's called Todd 4. I know you've confused me now. So I think they went... I think it went Todd... I'm confused. Jason, you'll know. Who's 2 pings? Lord 2 pings, in fact. Forza Horizon 4 had Flying Scotsmans. GWE in the remaster is on Todd 2, and it's been made into Todd 4. Right, I thought that was on Todd 1. Oh, there's so many different types of Todd. I'm confused. It seems to have had Todd 3 since the update. Surely not. Yeah, there was a lot of pinging happening. Yeah, go and check the track reflections and the 166 headlights. Hello George, how you doing? I hope I haven't missed anything. Sorry for being late. Yeah, no worries. You've missed a very delayed intercity service, and also we are halfway through our little run in a 442. checked the Great Western Express stuff, and I had noticed reading lighting had been weird since Cargo Line 4 released. Decent German route for Berlin could be the Berlin to Stendal. What's the length and what's the stations? It'd probably be a core route since it's 104 kilometres long. How many stations has it got? The 4F is not too bad. I'm not the biggest fan of it. Cargo Line 66 headlights are a bit bugged. If you're about 3 meters away from the headlights, they disappear. I think I noticed that on intermodal. And then that was something. I think that's the intermodal variant that does that. I have noted that before. An 80s Berlin to Leipzig with the DR class E11 could be cool. I like that idea, Ethan. That's quite a cool little idea. West Coast Main Line 66 does that too. Oh, it's warm. It's really warm. I've noticed that the 700 isn't just only on Southeastern on trainsimworld. No, it's also on the East Coast Main Line. Got my AC on in my gaming room. Oh, AC. I don't have any of that. Would love a bit of AC. What would be your favourite route and loco to see in the game? Now, I've been thinking about this for a little while. I don't know. The thing is, I don't fully know. I think loco, I would love to see an intercity 225. I've been thinking about this for a little while. An intercity 225 would be awesome. I also think, like, maybe like the Birmingham to Shrewsbury Railway would also be very cool, because that's my old stomping ground. It'd be like, you'd be able to use the Transport for Wales stock. You'd see obviously 350s and 390s at New Street. I just think it'd be awesome. Nine stations with the RE4, so that could be doable. Has he got intercity stuff as well? That's 143 for a bit of change. To be honest, nothing like that in the game. Forgot you couldn't drive it on the Midland Main Line without the mod. The Brighton Main Line. Richie, will you do any further collab streams? Oh yes, there is some plans. There is actually one. There is a collab stream coming up very soon. Very, very soon. Keep your eyes peeled. It's actually quite an exciting little collab stream. Or I may have created a BR Blue HST formation with a HST power car with a custom livery at both ends and MK3A coaches from West Coast Main Line Eversham. I couldn't join in one in future, could I? Possibly, yeah. There is scope for that. I do want to do different like sort of collab streams in the future, like similar to what I did a little while ago, yes. But the one I'm actually referring to, which is soon, you'll have to wait and see. Will the collab be Lunchley? Hoping we get the new Class 730 on the West Coast Main Line. Yeah, I mean, how would that work? Because obviously the whole London North Western debacle, like, I don't even know how that would work. There's only one major stop on the line and it's Berlin Spandau. Isn't that a name of a band? Or am I thinking of Spandau Ballet? Gold, gold, always believe in your soul. Is that the word? You've got the power to know you're indestructible. Can you collab with Rail Operations Group for insight on the 93s? Now you're just being unrealistic. I'll beat you to it. You won't do. You might do. How you doing, Shady? I'm doing very well, thank you very much. I'm very warm. Very warm and sweaty. I'm going to collab with Kesa or Michael Jackson's Ghost. Fun fact, BA didn't have a clue who Spandau Ballet were and thought Dolly Parton was a bloke. Dear me, he needs some culture. Fun fact, I did a Gold by Spandau Ballet on karaoke. I would never do it again. Also, did you know that, you'll know, but a lot of people didn't know this, and I actually found this out recently, that one of the, I don't know if is he a singer? Anyway, that one of the members from Spandau Ballet, Martin Kemp, his son is very famous, Roman Kemp. He does all sorts of radio stuff. I think Martin Kemp, is on Greatest Hits. Michael Jackson's Ghost. It's about 150 degrees. So yeah, it feels like that. I feel like I'm sat in a puddle. I think I get what you're on about with that Todd Free, but I'm not gonna. No, I don't know, but I think I might know. And if that's the case, that's very rude, and there is no place for that here. Just trains should be doing an intercity 125 in old British Rail livery, with the BR Blue and intercity liveries. Map with the West Coast Main Line MK3As can couple to the HST power cars, so I can recreate a BR Blue HST. Right, I'm just focusing for this stop. I still wonder if we will ever get the 755, 745 or the 720 in game. Who knows? Who knows what's being worked on? I know who will know. Dovetail. Honestly, wish trainsimworld's SW1000R from Northeast Corridor New York was here. Well, I mean, if you was to download trainsimworld 2020, it's still there, isn't it? Doing alright for timings on this one. You like the Wherry lines? Speaking of trainsimworld 2020, go on, hit me with it. Perhaps New York, Northeast Corridor, Trenton uses assets from Northeast Corridor New York. I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if some of the stuff was. I mean, because I think like Newark is pretty much like quite similar. Someone's like smashing a door out there. What the blooming heck's going on out there? Oh dear. It's chaos. Absolute chaos. Oh dear. New York Trenton and New York both have New York Penn. He said New York far too many times there. Doors at 45. Have you ever thought of driving an HST on the Tees Valley line? No, I haven't. Always close your doors 15 seconds before departure. Yeah, I was meant to do that, but I opened the wrong side. Do you do any non-train content? Doors Floor 3 is coming out soon. It's very exciting for horror enthusiasts. Well, I hate horror games with a passion because I'm way too scared to do stuff like that. No, horror games don't appeal to me. I don't appeal to be jump scared in a game. I just want to relax. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, we've done some non-train stuff before. It doesn't perform very well. We've done ETS. I've done that CTS bus stuff. I've done all that. Obviously tram sim, we've done some of that. We do Transport Fever, we do quite a bit of that. Obviously a lot of it's sim related, and I've got some plans to do some non-train stuff, but at the minute, and what performs well is train stuff, so we're going to continue doing that. I do Roblox, yeah, but that's usually train related. When will the OMSI video come out? I still need to get into it and give it a good go. I've done very little recording on the PC lately because it's been so hot. So once it cools down a bit, I will be doing. Also, as I always say, trainsimworld takes precedent, and with the sheer amount of releases recently, I've just not had a chance to upload it. I tell you what, there's 2 ETS videos in the works that I've not managed to get around to editing. There's 2 ETS videos, there's a TSC video that I've recorded, I just haven't got around to editing them yet. And there's also a fair share of in real life stuff. How you doing, Zegov? Are we doing well? You've been spending some time doing some TSC scenarios. Where in the UK are you from? I'm originally from Birmingham, but I live in Yorkshire. I found Train Sim World 5 from the chat on Roblox Stepford Railway, which is quite the event. Midlands for you? Ah, nice. Whereabouts in the Midlands? Right, happy days. Right, I'm going to do an S-Bahn service, and then I'm going to see what time we're on, and I might leave it there. Coventry. Oh dear, not Coventry. Not Coventry. I'm sleepy now. I tell you what, I'm going to do one last run, because I'm getting a bit wham. Oh, what? Oh, it's because I've already got a poll open. Right, hold on. What are we doing? S-Bahn or diesel run? What are we saying? S-Bahn or diesel run? Oh yeah, the very light rail, I saw that. Diesel, lots of diesel. TSC is too expensive, otherwise I would. Diesel, 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 diesel. All of you are saying diesel. Happy days. Happy days. I'm good with that. I don't mind a bit of diesel. Where is that? Where is it at? There you go. Bit of diesel. We'll do that one into Cologne. Why not? Why not? Diesel. That's it. Diesel. The D-Bahn. Ah, there you go. Cool. Happy days. Cool, that's all fine. You ready for this? Wait, you ready for this? Ready? Oh no, I've not done it. Hold on. Where is it? Ah, wait. You ready for nuclear lights? You ready for this? Nuclear lights! Dear me. That's like a flashbang, that. I do find it funny when it layers into all, like, when new stock layers into all the routes, it's just boom. I've got my portable fan out on a bus and the lady came and sat next to me. Sham bought one the other day. It sounds like a jet engine. It's nuts. We're going to get another heat wave. Oh, not again. My house can't handle that much heat. It's going to melt. I'm sleepy now, I'll tell you. Max loves cats and guest. Welcome into the stream. If you like cats, I've got one sat next to me. Beautiful little thing. $33 on Monday. I might die of overheating. Oh dear. Right, let's go. Lovely. I swear it's hotter than Spain. It's just humid. In West Coast Main and every shop there is a store that says carpet wrong. I've seen that. Very nice. I would have liked to have seen the 612s, but are these more prototypical? Is that a German train? This is indeed a German train. A very German train. I think these are like the equivalents of like the UK's like, I don't know, 158s. I think there's a like pretty much seen everywhere. A 373 and a 374 on a route from St Pancras to Paris. Opinion. I would hate to see it. I really would. I would really hate to see it because, like, it's one thing that it's like an inside joke, and I like that, and I find that funny. But like, the route would actually be well boring, wouldn't it? Drive to Hanau? No, we'll just drive to Cologne today. It's probably not a great idea as they're not particularly regular services, and companies like Caledonian come across as corrupt. Interesting. Do you know when the next BR stream is? I don't. Isn't there? I've heard there's an update coming for it soon, though, isn't there? Is that the same train that overtook you earlier? Probably, yeah. If there's any updates coming to BR, I would certainly keep an eye out for it. My cat is trying to pounce like a fox. My cat's sleeping very, very soundly. The update is already out. Oh, I see. What came with the update? It came with the 745 and the 756 and the 231. Oh, so it's only a little update. Sleeper trains would be nice in Train Sim World, but like everyone asks for like a Caledonian Sleeper DLC to be added to West Coast Mainline, and I feel like that'd be pointless. You can get the 231 and the 756 for 400 coins if you own the 755. Oh, I don't have them. Jadu's tagged me. He likes doing that. Added a few variants. I see. Right. Okay. Cool. Cool. I didn't spot that, to be fair. Will the VR release the Pendolino? Not sure. The other day I had Laserjet and Hentis in my stream. Weirdest stream I've ever had. Oh, you should have let me know. I could have joined in as well. They were going to add the Caledonian Sleeper coaches to the West Coast Mainline South timetable, but they ran out of time in the mod one. West Coast Mainline Birmingham to London via Cobb would be a good route. Could use the 390 more. I think what would be cool is if they were to bring that. I mean, everyone on that train has just been absolutely obliterated by my lights. What would be really cool is to have like maybe Birmingham to it'd have to be Birmingham to Milton Keynes, wouldn't it? And like Birmingham to Milton Keynes via not Nottingham, via Northampton, to have like both the sides. That'd be cool. I don't know, Max. Thing is, Discord is a bit of a grey area, as you don't know people's ages. The people who spam tags are 99% kids, so to be on the safe side, it's better to mute/ignore. I mean, it's one of them sorts of things that if we suspect there's a young member, or I've got a thing in my server now that if it like recognises someone's just created an account, then then they start spamming, and usually it's like a bad account. It notifies us. Would have had all the Infinity Stones if you joined. All the Infinity Stones are the good old click of the finger. What a fantastic film that was. Marvel's not been the same since. Do you have Thomas in game? I don't have it installed, but I do have Thomas, and I've played Thomas. It released whilst you were throwing up on your dad. Crossroad would be a good pack. I'd love to see that. That'd be great. I do have a new bot called Dino. It's just for mod purposes. We're Big Brother. We're keeping an eye on you. Everything you say and you do, it's being logged. Thameslink Core could be cool. Old Oak commenter Shenfield and Abbeywood would be cool. The DLR when, please. Hello Dexter, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. I'm very warm. Uncomfortably warm. Is there a class 319 Thameslink and Train Sim World 5? No. I'd love to see it. Always watching. I'm watching you. Mike Wazowski. It's incredibly humid tonight. I don't know why. There is a Class 319 Thames link in real life. Oh, I know. Expert Class 180 for the East Coast Main Line. Oof. Always watching. My cat didn't like that one bit. My fan is on overdrive. Gecko. If anyone gets that. What a song. Bovril will know that from his night out. Nights out. Do you play Roblox? Max, you're not very observant, are you? Bless you. Make sure to stand up your laptop. Stand up. What? Make sure to stand your laptop up on a metal grid to avoid overheating. Yeah. Well, the fun thing is we're on the PlayStation. Where did you hear that? I hate clubbing. No, I've heard you're right. Like monster on the dance floor. Yeah, I do. I do, Max. I was just joking. London and Madrid are the same temperature. That's just not right. That shouldn't be a thing. That shouldn't be allowed. The thing is, though, it could be this temperature in Lanzarote and it's nice and cool. And that's the thing. Like, I don't mind. I don't mind the temperature. I love the temperature, but when I'm sat here and I'm actually sweating, like, uncomfortably, it's not nice. It's like when you have to work in it. But if I were, you know, in this heat, in a pool, with a bevy, it's happy days. Karaoke machine maybe, but the actual clubbing, no, I can't drink much for medical reasons. Ah, I see. What is the next route you're going to drive? After this one, probably not another one, because I'm going to bed. But I'm thinking of doing either Glossop line on Saturday, or because people have mentioned the new BR update, I might do BR. We'll see. I will post a little poll on the Discord after the stream if I remember. We need more wind. London is warmer than Cyprus from Saturday to Monday. Oh god. More HSTs have been taken to Mexico on carbon neutral ships. Welcome back, Seb. I got you straight away there. I would do BR that way more viewers could join. I can't stand the rain. There's nothing to see in the update if you don't buy the train. Oh fine, then we'll do Glossop line. Oh, see, I don't drink, to be fair, either. Only on the weekend, that's just passed. You are the dancing queen. You are young. I'm not going to say you're sweet, that's weird. Just hit 30 likes, so thank you very much for the 30 likes. 50 of you voted in that poll as well, and the majority are saying you're enjoying this timetable. You don't drink alcohol or beer at all. Train Sim World 6 will release in the 2025. Great English. Who knows what's gonna happen with Train Sim World this summer? Who knows? It's pretty obvious it's going to be a new iteration at this rate, but you know, let's see what happens. I would much prefer it to be Train Sim World 26 or 2026 or 2025 or something on them lines. I like a drink, love my cider mainly, but it's medically recommended for me to have like 2 pints at a given occasion. Just squash, water, coffee and hot chocolate. Tomorrow's your dad's birthday. Happy birthday to your dad for tomorrow. How old is he? Happy early birthday to your day. Just had another new subscriber, so thank you very much to the new person that has just subscribed. Much appreciate it. There's a new invention that is a phone case that has both solar, wind and hydroelectrical power attached to it. Hydroelectrical? Like a dam connected to a phone case. It's going to be 53. We need the check route in the game. That'd be cool. But then again, if you want a check route, how would that work? Like from a signalling perspective? I don't think there'll be any Russian trains anytime soon. Another Pringles advert over there. Do you have PZB on? No. No, I don't like PZB, and it don't like me. So there's like a nice mutual agreement that we don't use PZB. I can't stream with PZ. I can't do PZB even when I'm not streaming. So when I'm streaming and trying to do PZB, it doesn't work. I hate PZB with a passion. Red signal day, not today. Has water pockets. That sounds like a very expensive phone case. We turn on the PZB helper? No. Anything to do with PZB is not here. I just play it by eye. Oh, Max, you can't say stuff like that. Anyway, you got 2 intercity services here? 3 of them, even? Plenty of stuff. Where'd you get the banhammer? No LZB either. Absolutely not. Whoa, look at this. That IC service is going at the same time we're arriving. There's something there as well. You can't say that. Cole. Cole Messi. Where would that be? Where is Cole Messi? Is it over there somewhere? Can you see it? How about Sifa? No, not even Sifa. No shoes, no shirt, but I still get service. Right. Cool. Right, there we go. So that was a lovely little stream on the timetable update to Schnellfahrstrecke Köln. I really enjoyed that. I think that's really really impressive. Let's have a little look at what you lot have said. What's your opinions on it? Majority of you who have given it a go thought it's all right. Happy days. Happy days. So, general bits and bobs of admin with me. Friday, I'm planning to get a video out to do with Manchester Commuter, just talking about it, and then obviously I'm going to showcase in Manchester Commuter next week. I won't be live on it until Tuesday at the earliest, but that's all to be confirmed. Next live stream, I will have a little look and see what we can do. I might make a little poll this evening or tomorrow and see what's happening with that. There is another piece of content that is happening in the next... I actually don't know when it's going to be put out, but soon. There's something interesting that's going to be happening soon, in the next week or so, to do with this whole collab thing. But keep your eyes peeled. There should be some news on that soon, which is very exciting. But yeah, other than that, there is plenty to be seen over the next weekend, and yeah, I'll let you know what I'm going to be streaming this weekend in due course. Well, you lot can decide. So yeah. My next stream will be Saturday. That's the plan anyway. It will be also on Saturday. It will be an earlier start too, because Shan's out and about all afternoon, and then I've got to finish earlier to go pick her up from the train station. So I'll be finishing around about 8 p.m. So it may be like a 5 p.m. start. We'll see. But yeah, thank you all for coming in tonight. Much appreciated. Thank you all to all the new people that have subscribed and liked and all that sort of good stuff. And yeah, hopefully see you all in the next stream on Saturday. Catch you all later. Bye everyone.